one of the more useful skills you'll need to play great jazz piano is something called right-hand block chords. Now this comes into play when you're working with melody, but it also works during soloing because it's not as hard to think about as something like the sixth diminished scale. It's much easier to approach block chords with the strategy that I'm about to give you. Let's take a look at the sheet music that I prepared. The tune is I'll Remember April. And if you take a look at the first 8 bars, there's really only 2 chords. So this is where right-hand block chords comes into play because it's much easier to do if you have less chords. So the melody is basically this. So the strategy here is basically this. Whatever the scale is for the chord that you're working on, in this case, we're going to talk about a G major scale. That's basically this. And for the next 4 bars, you only play notes from that scale. But the main chord is, of course, G major 7th. And that's what this chord is. This is a G major 7th chord. It's voiced like this. You've got the 5th, the 7th, the root, and the 3rd. Then the next chord, if it's outside of a G chord, which it is, you've got C as the melody, you would use a chord which is a whole tone above from the scale, which is A minor or A Dorian. So this is basically an A minor 7th chord. Then the next chord is back to G major, back to A minor, back to G major. Now, when it comes to this chord, you can see that the A can act as a 9th. So you have to decide when you're playing which one is more appropriate. So this one is A minor or G major. And because G major is the more dominant chord in the entire sequence, I would go with G major there. So again, this is G, A, G, G, and another version of G, which is a G6 chord. Now, of course, it's much easier to think about that on the fly than it is to think of like a 6 diminished scale, which is this. And that's why this is a useful skill, because you want to be able to use it when you're soloing as well. So let's play it, just the melody, from the first 2 bars. And of course, we're continuing the strategy right through to the end. So this is G, G, and G. These are all G major chords. They're just inversions. Now, the strategy when switching to G minor is basically the same. If the dominant chord is G minor, make sure you pick mostly G minor chords. So again, this is G minor, and then the next chord up is G minor because you've got a B flat in the melody. And then, just like we did with G major, this is going to be an A minor chord. Okay, it's actually an A minor 6 chord. So you can decide which versions of A minor you want to use, but basically a whole tone up from G minor. Let's play that line. Let's play the first 4 bars again without this strategy. And then let's play it with the block chords. And of course, as I was playing there, you can continue the use of block chords with other melodies within this tune, and of course apply it to other tunes as well. I'm going to post a link to download the sheet music that we've been using in this tutorial momentarily, but before we do that, let's listen to the recording that I did this morning for I'll Remember April and try to listen for all those instances of right-hand block chords. So there you go, right-hand block chords, a very useful skill and not that difficult to do. Up here in the corner is a link to download the sheet music, which we've been using in this tutorial. I've also put a link in the description below so you can check that out. It just takes an email address and it's yours. And while you're here, if I could ask you to make a comment on the video with your thoughts on right-hand block chords or any other suggestions that you have for other videos. Comments really help us here at the channel. And if you're looking for more videos on how to play great chords, I did a video recently that talks about chords that hypnotize listeners. I think it's a great concept. You can check that video out right here.